Phone stays quiet by my side. No ghost tonight, no reason why. I used to wait for hours lost. Now silence feels like something I want. I memorize the sound of leaving, learn the weight of letting go. Some goodbyes don't need a reason, they just fade slow. Midnight doesn't call anymore, no echoes breaking through my door. Your name don't shake these walls tonight. I finally sleep, I finally breathe. Midnight doesn't call anymore, I found my peace on my own floor. If love was war, I'd survive. And I'm still here, alive. Streetlights blink like they agree. This road was never meant for we. I kept the best, I dropped the pain. Some hearts don't need to break again. I don't miss the way I vanished, trying hard to make you stay. Freedom feels like honest breathing, not running away. Midnight doesn't call anymore, no echoes breaking through my door. Your name don't shake these walls tonight. I finally sleep, I finally breathe. Midnight doesn't call anymore, I found my peace on my own floor. If love was war, I'd survive. And I'm still here, alive. Maybe love was just a lesson, not a place I had to stay. Some endings aren't a failure, they just point the way. Midnight doesn't call anymore, I don't chase what hurt before. I learned to rest inside my skin. The night is calm, the past is gone. Midnight doesn't call anymore, and that's what healing sounds like now. If I lost you, I found me, and that's enough for me. The night is quiet, and so am I. lines and empty roads feel like promises I broke. Every turn I almost stopped, but I let the engine talk. Time moves fast when you're escaping, slow when truth sits in the sea. I left pieces of my heart in every place we used to be. There are echoes on the dashboard of a love I couldn't save. Your shadow in the headlights still calls my name. I keep driving through the silence like I'm finally moving on, but the echoes on the dashboard say you're never really Maybe freedom isn't distance. Maybe healing takes its time. I don't need to erase you, just learn how to survive. There are echoes on the dashboard, but they don't control my way. I thank the road for teaching me why I had to drive away. If love lives in the rear view, then my future's up ahead. The echoes fade with every mile as I become myself engine humming like a prayer. I'm still here, and I'm aware. You stood there with your coat in hand, like time was holding its breath. One more word could have changed it all, but silence said the rest. I saw it in your eyes that night. You weren't sure enough to stay. It's the way you almost stayed that still keeps me awake. The things we never dared to say, the choice you didn't make. It's the way you almost stayed, so close then gone again. Some goodbyes are louder when they never really end. Nothing looks the way it did before, but some memories never fade. They wait behind every door. I don't know where you are now or who you've become. Just learn to live within. We said goodbye without all the fight, like silence was enough. But endings written quietly still carry all the weight of love. Love still knows my name, then it never left. It just learned to wait, still waiting quietly. We were standing on the edge of something we both felt, too close to call it destiny, too scared to call it now. Every look said everything, but we never crossed the line. It was almost us, almost forever, almost everything we never had. Two hearts beating out of measure, almost love is the hardest kind to bear. stay half open for you. Every memory still feels alive, like it's waiting on time. It was almost us, almost forever, almost written in the stars. We let go, not because we didn't feel it, but because we felt it all. Maybe in another moment, maybe in another life. It was almost us, but not goodbye. Just a story that still survives. If love is timing, then we were close, almost us. Is the one that hurts the most. Still means something. We talked like nothing changed, like time was on our side. But silence filled the spaces where truth was meant to hide. We smiled through the ending, pretending we were fine. We never said goodbye, we just stopped trying. Let the distance do the rest. No tears, no last embrace, just words we didn't say. We never said goodbye, and that's what hurts the most. Your name still sounds familiar in rooms I left behind. Some endings don't break loudly, they fade with time. Every memory still asks me why. We never said goodbye, we just let it go, like it didn't mean enough to fight or cry. But every night I feel the truth we hide. We never said goodbye. If we had closed that door, maybe I'd be free. We never said goodbye. but some nights feel unfinished, like you never walked away. Every silence said your name. Even when I tried to forget, when love finds its way back, it doesn't ask why, it just shows up quietly, right on time. After all the distance, after all the doubt, when love finds its way back, there's no shutting it out. I learned how to stand alone, learn how to let go. But some connections don't fade, no matter how much you grow. Every road still led me here, every heart knows what it cares. When love finds its way back, it feels like home, like a song you forgot, but always known. After all the breaking, after all the years, when love finds its way back, it drives every fear. Maybe we had to lose it to finally understand. When love finds its way back, it's stronger than before. Not the same kind of fire, but something more. I won't run this time, I won't turn away. When love finds its way back, I'm here to stay. Some things never leave, they just wait. I walk through memories like a maze, trying to leave your ghost behind. I didn't know how much I'd lost until the silence crossed my chest. But I learned to breathe again when I stopped waiting for your name. The weight I carried slowly bent and didn't feel the same. I learned to breathe again, not because the pain was gone, but because my heart remembered how to move on. I kept your letters in a drawer, like they could still explain it all. But answers don't live there anymore, just echoes down an empty hall. I stopped asking why at night and started letting in the light. I learned to breathe again when I let go just a little bit. I didn't win, I didn't end, I just learned how to live with it. I learned to breathe again through the cracks inside my skin. I'm not who I was back then, but I learned to breathe again. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever, just to change us. I learned to breathe again when I stood up on my own. Some hearts heal quietly when no one's home. Still breathing, still here, still here. The room feels colder now that you're gone. Your jacket still hangs where it was before. I tell myself I've learned to move on, but I still hear